Welcome to Mind and Movement, getting smart about how you move. I am Hazel. Thank you so much for joining me for Coffee and Move Cheers 32. So did you know that your muscles are actually endocrine organs? They are just like your pituitary gland. They release a whole lot of proteins when you move, when you use your muscles, which do a huge array of amazing things for your body. This is one of the main reasons why exercise or movement is so good for you, because you release myokines. This is maybe a bit geeky. Myo means muscle, kines means set into motion by. So movement sets into motion all of these hormones that do wonderful things for our body. And a lot of the research has been done on the quads. So we know that 35 myokines are released from the quads. That's 35 hormones that do a plethora of amazing things for you. They help with your physical health, your mental health, everything. That's why movement is so wonderful for everything. All spectrum, the whole spectrum of being human is boosted by movement. In fact, that's the only reason we have a brain to move. But so 35 myokines are released by the quads. Today we are going to release some myokines from all of the muscles in our body. It's not just our quads that release myokines, but because the research was done there, we're going to do some movement for our quads. And the first thing we're going to do is we're going to do this one. So this is a slow eccentric. You can't quite see my head, but it doesn't matter. Okay, so I am slowly, you can tuck your toes in this one if you want or not. I'm slowly just going back as far as comfortable, keeping my rib cage and my pelvis in neutral. Your head can come forward a little bit if you want. Just don't be bending, like arching at the back. So this is quite a big load for the quads, eccentrically. So you may just want to go a small distance back and come back up. So slow, eccentric way of using the quads. Okay, the next one we're going to do is called patellar-centering. It's also for the quads. These are all going to be for the quads. So I'm going to lie down. I am going to bend one of my knees up. I'm going to turn my other foot out a little bit so that I'm exposing the more medial fibers of my quad to this movement. So I'm going to lift up very, very slowly and come back down slowly. And the movement here wants to be happening at the hip, so you want your lumbar spine to be stationary. And this is, again, a good movement. It'll be firing up all kinds of myokines. So we'll just do 3 on that side, and then we'll do 3 really slow. If you can kind of do more than 3, you are doing them fast, too fast. So this is called patellar-centering. And you want to be using your abs to stabilize your pelvis to your rib cage here. And remember, you've got that foot turned out a bit to expose the more inside or medial fibers of your quads. Vastus medialis is the muscle that we're working on there. Well, we're working on all the quads. Okay, so now let's do the quad stretch, otherwise known as ye old couch stretch. I love this one. You're going to put your knee in the pocket there. Bring this other leg up if you're going up to level 3, level 2 is down here, level 1 is like this. So if you're really tight through the hip here, just keep this knee on the ground and drive this hip down towards the ground while squeezing your butt cheek. If this is possible for you, same thing, driving this hip down towards the ground while you are squeezing your butt. Love it. You can come up into level 3 if that's possible for you. Lovely. You're just driving. You tuck the pelvis back a little bit to open up the front of the hip. Yeah, this one feels good, hey? And then let's shift on to the other side, whatever level you want to go for. So level 1, like I said before, you keep this knee on the ground, drive this hip down towards the ground. Level 2, you bring this foot up, but you keep your torso in line with your leg. So we're not opening up through the front of the hip as much, but you're pushing this hip down, posteriorly tucking your pelvis a little bit to just open up the front of the hip more, and then you can come into this full kind of upright position. Tucking your pelvis back a little bit will open up through the front of the hip more. Oh yeah, feels good. Then we're going to come into a deep squat. So you can use your quads in a squat. So we're going to do a really low squat and then come up a little bit and come back down. This is going to use our glutes, quads, hamstrings, lots of stuff. So we're basically just coming down and up in this range here. We've got our knee forward quite a bit, which is going to use our quads. If we back up more, we'll use more of the hamstrings and more of the glutes. But this is quad day. So these can really start to burn after a while. So let's come down, wobble out our quads, think about all the amazing myokines, myokines. Let's put one leg out to the side, get some movement in our hamstrings. And the other side. Nice. So we'll finish where we started actually. So let's just do a few more of those lovely quad eccentrics. Chop it off my head. No worries. All of these movements that we've done today are restorative exercises taught to me by Katie Bowman of Nutritious Movement. Check out nutritiousmovement.com for more fun stuff from Katie, and check out mindandmovement.co.nz. On there you'll find a whole lot of move notes which will infuse you with wonderful knowledge about things like myokines and other not so geeky stuff. So jump on there, have a look. There are now 30 or so free movement videos for you to have a look at. Go and get moving. Have an awesome day, have fun moving today. And it's Thursday here in New Zealand. We've got just a few more days in level 4 before going down into level 3, which means not much change really. We're still pretty much just hanging out, waiting for coronavirus to completely be gone, which probably won't happen for a while. So I hope you're doing really, really well. Any questions about movement, please get in touch with me. I'd love to help you out. Love geeking out about movement. It is my passion. I will see you tomorrow.